Now watch this. Jehovah Jireh, we know that that's God is my provider. But watch this. It also means God chooses the sacrifice. God chose the sacrifice. And so we just don't get to just come to God with anything and think that he's going to just provide anything. We just don't think, because you have to understand that to keep the name in context of what Abraham went through to come to the revelation that God is a provider, there was a lot that went on. Think about the stress of having to kill something that you've been asking God for, right? The very promise that God has now given you, the thing that you've been walking with God with and rejoicing over, right? That I have a son, right? That God, you did this thing. I didn't believe you over a year ago. I didn't believe you 12 years ago. It took me a year to get to a place of faith, right? It took more angels to come. Not only did the word of the Lord need to come, but angels need to come. It had me have to banish the one son that I thought was the promise, right? I had to banish these people. I understood that I made a mistake. And now I get to this place, and now you want me to kill the very thing that you promised me? And we say God is Jehovah Jireh, my provider, over a light bill. But we don't know how to be obedient. But we're not willing to make sacrifices. We're not willing to go through this walk of faith in order to get to what God chooses for us. Right? And so, yes, he is the provider. Yes, God is the one who provides, but God is the one who provides based on his sovereignty. We just don't get to pop him out of a box like a genie, right? I always think about, what was those toys we had when we were kids? Jack in the Box. He's not our Jack in the Box. We don't get to crank him out when we want him to. He's the provider.